Well, Dallas Mavericks owner Mark Cuban here really created a bit of a, as the English would say, a row when he said that we're all prejudiced and that particularly if he sees a black teenager in a hoodie, he's going to go across the street, but then if he sees a white guy in a tattoo, he's going back across the other side of the street. For me, that statement opens up another question. Does Mark Cuban's point of view echo those of other NBA owners, like for example Joe Lacob here of the Golden State Warriors? The Warriors have a scant few African Americans in their executive office, by my estimation about 3%. And of course they fired Mark Jackson when he won and allowed statements to come out that Jackson was cocky and arrogant, and yet John Gruden, the coach of the Raiders, has been described in the same way, but they give him a nickname. They call him Chucky. So what will come of all this? Will we just say, okay, we're all prejudiced and therefore Donald Sterling doesn't deserve to be punished or sanctioned? Or will we say, look, maybe some of us have prejudices, but the bottom line is we have to move forward and eliminate these problems. I've had the pleasure of meeting Mark Cuban. I met him at the Reality Bites convention 3 years ago. Didn't strike me as racist at all. Now, I'm not the kind of black guy he's talking about. It does beg the question, though. When you're talking about people in power, does this mean the decisions that they make are really just those of people who have money and not well thought out, and that we're basically, to put it bluntly, slaves to their prejudices? Does this mean the NBA should rethink its ownership structure? I think those are here's my point. My take is yes. Because we're at a point in society where the prejudices and biases of people in power are becoming known and exposed, and now we have to ask the question, is this the kind of society we want? And can we have this kind of society and yet on the other hand ask for those same people to fairly evaluate talent? And the answer is no. We always talk about the existence of a meritocracy. What we're seeing right now, folks, is that a meritocracy really doesn't exist. That there are some people that by the color of their skin are just lucky enough to be in a position to get the investments, to buy the sports teams that other people who don't look like them want to work for in some capacity, either as player or executive. There's something really, really wrong here, and it needs to be fixed.